In today's video, I am going to be teaching you how to get better with knife and rivals. So first of all, I'm gonna save the loadout for a little bit later. So one of my loadouts I like is sniper, daggers, knife, and jump pad if you're in arena, but Molotov if you're not in arena. So shooting range isn't really like the map to practice. So I'm gonna head to arena. So yeah. Okay, so I'm here right now and I'm just gonna show you the loadout right now because this is kind of like a good loadout to use. It's bow, daggers, knife, and jump pad. If you don't know how to get jump pad, search up a tutorial on YouTube, and then you'll have to get like jump shards and stuff. But when the game first starts, what I do is I place a jump pad there and a jump pad there, and then with my daggers, I go like this, and then I come over here, and then I backstab them but you gotta like do that really quick. So here's an example. So if you do this, like you go through there and then you cut to the other map, you gotta kind of land before you hit the other one if they place down one, because then you can't go again. So just slide into it. And then another thing I like to do is if you're on the other side of the map, I do this. And then you can kind of drop down on them. It's to like catch your speed. But yeah. From my newest video, I'm gonna show a clip up on screen. I hit a shot with the backstab, but I'm gonna show you how I did that after that. So I kind of backstabbed them like about there. So that okay. So like I was saying, I only had 2 placed down at the time, but like I was saying, I went like this, and then I went like this, and then I came over right there. I can't really change my loadout for this, but like, I went like this, then went like that, and then hit that right there. So that's one of my things. You don't really need to use the bow for that, but the bow is for more momentum. So you just do that, drop down, and then if you're on computer, it's a lot easier. Like mobile is a little more complex. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you some tricks that you can do. Okay, so limitless loadout is like kind of fun because what you can do is what you can do in limitless loadout. You see, that's like my normal loadout with the jump pad, but like don't have the daggers in limitless loadout. So what you want to do is put like what you want to do is put knife right here, and then put jump pad right here, and then warhorn right here. But right now there's jump pads in the map, so I just won't use daggers. So some tricks I like to do, I'll switch over to bow, slide, and then yeah. But if you don't have, if you're not in the limitless loadout, it's fine. Just put jump pad on and slide, and then just do that. Or you can like drop down like that. But yeah. Another thing you should do is slide jump, because it like just slide jump, like, and then if you want to like get an extra boost, you can do it. But like the slide jump really helps with movement and stuff. So yeah. But if you ever think that, like, some people say to just do this or not that, like this. It doesn't work that well, so you gotta like turn over real quick. So you gotta like slide and then turn over. But sometimes if you like, so you gotta, for an example, I'm gonna go slow. So say I slide right here, no, not right there, but like right here, I slide, and then that's too early. You wanna go like from back here, and then you wanna walk back, but like do it really quick. And so like this. And it just helps. And you see, if they're like standing next to each other, like I'm gonna go back here for an example. You damage them both. One you won't get a backstab on, but like one you might not get a backstab on, but the rest you might. So let me just, so I did get a backstab on that one. It's just his health is more complex. So the bow and daggers, you can use them if you want, but they're more for movement and like if you want to do trick shots. One of my trick shots I really like to do is, I wish I had more momentum, but like I'm just gonna use this for an example. I do that, and then I just do the sliding thing. So I'm gonna do it here. That's one of my trick shots. But I have more momentum most of the times. And I like doing that, as you saw in my video, the clip I showed. I'm actually going to go in a 2v2 just so that in case my teammates are using it, I can spectate them if I die, because a lot of people know these methods, but I'm just teaching it because not everyone knows.
Now sometimes they're spammers. Let's see how that worked. See how good it is? And that's the time you start using daggers. If they start to use sniper, you use daggers. That's like what you have to do. Or the little bit. And he doesn't have auto, which is a good sign. PC is good. Now you see that he did win there. So yeah. And that shot that I hit over there, it's kind of a show off how you do this. I could hit that. I canceled it though. I didn't think about it. Now Molotov is where you kind of get scared because you don't really got a lot and they're spamming. So I might lose this round. But if we can just kill that guy, then we're good. Ooh. Okay, that there you want to watch out for because subspace is your big enemy for this. I'm surprised he won that, but he's gonna. Oh, of course. Okay. So these are the people that you want to look out for, like with the loadouts they're using. You want to look out for these people. You want to try to hit every single trick shot you can on them because they're obviously not that hittable. Except for that moment. That moment, you want to look out for that moment. And like that. Like I'm saying. You need to look out for those. I might speed this up a little bit, so you might not understand what I'm saying. Sometimes I mess up on my placements. Sometimes I mess up on my placements a little. Like I forget to place that one there. Now, I'm looking out for that because I do not want to get hit with crossbow at this time. Or RPG. Those are my enemies at this time. Especially when I'm only 600 health. Without 70 health. I do not want to get hit. You need to look for those moments that they're not loaded. And then you get them. So yeah, you just kind of gotta look for those moments that you get hits on him. Now look for that. You just place it a subspace, and he's sniping. But you want to watch out for him. It's a 1v2 right now, but I can get this. Pretty, not that hard, honestly. Especially if you miss in this freeze ray. Yeah, see that? If you have freeze ray, you do not want to miss it, because you only got one chance at it. Now, see, people will take your strat, but if you master this, they won't know how to use it. That good. Now, if you got a lucky grab, you kind of got to be careful. You got a lucky hit. you kind of gotta be careful when you're going on jump pad. Yeah, sometimes it just makes you stand still for a second there, and you just gotta be careful.
Get scared. But basically, that's just what not to do and what to do. I did not win that because like they were pretty good and they didn't know how to sell that trick. But that's how to win games with the knife and strategies with the knife. And have a good day. God bless. Bye.